What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So, about last week or 2 weeks ago, I put out a NFL video where I discussed my playoff predictions and my Super Bowl matchup and winner. However, that was after week 17, so that wasn't official. So today, this is the official NFL playoff bracket. I'll give you guys my predictions. I'll give you guys my Super Bowl matchup and winner. And so, yeah. So, similar to the last video, but I'm adding a few things. And this is officially the bracket. So, every team that I talk about is in the playoffs. No doubt about it. So starting in the AFC, we have the Houston Texans. They will be traveling to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this game will be played Monday night. I have the Houston Texans on the road knocking off these Steelers. I just think the Texans are the better team here. Obviously, if you guys do not watch the Ravens and Steelers game, the Ravens rookie kicker had a chance to send the Texans to the playoffs if he made the field goal. He missed it, and that allowed the Steelers to make the playoffs. That game was for the division, so it was a big, important game, and unfortunately the Steelers won that one. But I just think the Texans are the better team. I think they pull this one out right here. Now to the Bills and Jaguars. I've seen a lot of people go back and forth. I've seen people pick the Bills, people pick the Jags. I'm riding the Jaguars here. I like the Jaguars. I like their head coach. They're a good, talented, young team. I mean, they're going to be good for years to come. I truly believe it. I like their head coach. Liam Cohen has done a heck of a job ever since he got that job there beginning of the season. He's just done an excellent job. So now going to the final AFC matchup, the Los Angeles Chargers at the New England Patriots. I've seen somebody pick the Chargers here, but I'm going to go Patriots. I think the Patriots are the better team. I just think the Patriots get this one. I don't see New England being one and done. I think they make it to the second round, but I can't see how they're one and done there. I like their head coach. I like their quarterback, Drake May. So I just can't see how they're one and done in the playoffs. So now to the Rams and the Panthers. Now this game will be played in Carolina because the Panthers won their divisions. They're the higher seed. I'm going to go Rams. I don't trust Bryce Young. I think no playoff experience will affect them. And so that's why I think I'm going to go the Rams right there. I just trust them. Just trust them more. They're more experienced. They have a lot of guys who have won a Super Bowl that have made runs, whatnot. Panthers just don't have that. Now to the game that I'm most excited about, because I'm an Eagles fan. In case you guys didn't know that, you should be able to know that by my YouTube name and my profile picture on YouTube. But the 49ers will be traveling to Philly and take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm doing this not biased. I'm giving you guys my honest prediction. I'm going to go Eagles moving on. I don't see how the Eagles go home in round one. This team has the experience. I think this team is in a good position here. They're home. I think the 49ers end up going home here. Now to the Packers and Bears. For some reason, a lot of people have picked the Packers to get this one, but I'm going Bears. I just can't see the Packers winning this. Now, if I'm an Eagles fan, so I want the Packers to win this game. I want the Bears to go out so we don't have to go to Chicago and face them, because if the Packers win, we get to play Green Bay at home in round 2, I believe. So, I think at the end of the day, I think it'd be better for the Packers to win, for the Eagles. But I just think the Bears are going to pull this one out. They're too good of a team. I can't see them going home in round 1. I just can't. So now, going into the second round. So the Texans would travel to Denver. This would be a good one. I'm going to go Texans here. I'm going to go Denver, actually. I'm going to go Denver. I think Denver pulls that one out. So I'm going to say Texans go home. Now, if you guys watched my last video, I actually had the Texans winning this matchup, but I'm going to change it. I think Denver will end up getting that one and move on. So now we would have the Jaguars and the Patriots. Now, forget who would be home for this matchup. I think potentially the Patriots would be home. Either way, I'm riding Jacksonville here. I like the Jags, and so I'm going to ride Jacksonville to beat the Patriots, whether that's in Jacksonville or New England. I'm going with the Jags there. Now going to the Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle would be home. I'm gonna pick the Rams. I think I think playoff experience is very key, and so I have the Rams knocking out the Seattle Seahawks. Now the Eagles and Bears. Now this game would be played in Chicago. I think this would be a heck of a game. I could see how people pick the Bears to win this game. I think it comes down to the Eagles' offense. Are they going to play well enough throughout the entire game on offense? If they are, I think they win this game. However, if they come out in the first half and let's say they do good on offense, and then the second half they don't have anything going on offense, the Bears are going to win this game. So really, this game comes down to, can the Eagles play 60 minutes worth of offensive football? I don't question this defense. Our defense is phenomenal. The Eagles' defense is one of the best in the league, if not the best. Vic Fangio does a heck of a job running the defense for the Eagles. But this comes down to the offense. Is the offense going to play the entire game? It feels like a lot of times they come out in the first half, they're great. Second half, the offense goes downhill and they suck. I think this is playoff time. I think at the end of the day, Eagles, they win this game. So I have the Eagles knocking out the Bears here. I think the Eagles will find a way to get that one. But I definitely could see the Bears pulling that one off if the Eagles offense obviously does not play the full 60. So now this would be the Denver Broncos versus Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC Championship game. This would be played in Denver. I think this would be a great game. I think this would be a really good game. But I'm going to go Jags here. I think I'm going to go Jags. Again, I like the Jags. They're red hot right now. I think they get the upset. I think a lot. If this were to happen, if it was Denver and Jacksonville, I think almost everybody would pick Denver. But I'm going to go Jaguars. I think the Jaguars, honestly, I know this is crazy, but I just feel like they're going the whole way this year for some reason. Like, I don't know why, but I feel that way. So I'm going to go Jags. And then the Rams and the Eagles. This would be another great game. The only question that I have with the Eagles, and I said this versus the Bears, the offense is my question. However, I think the offense will figure this out, and they better figure this out. They're the defending champions. They have the experience. The majority of the guys won it last year. Give me the Eagles to advance to Super Bowl 60 in California. And so my Super Bowl matchup would be the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Philadelphia Eagles. This would be a fun Super Bowl. But in the end, it comes down to which team has playoff experience, and that answer is the Philadelphia Eagles. They win Super Bowl 60 to bring their title back to Philly, back-to-back championship titles. So they're going to defend their title and win it again. That's my prediction. So I have the Eagles winning the Super Bowl this year. If the Eagles were not to win the Super Bowl, let's say the Bears knock them out, then I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars to win the Super Bowl. So I have the Eagles as my pick in the NFC. Jags is my pick in the AFC if an AFC team was to win the Super Bowl. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say Philly ends up winning the Super Bowl. But I definitely would not be upset if Jacksonville won it, if the Eagles got eliminated early. If the Jags beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl, I'd be upset because I want my Eagles to win a championship, right? It'd be fun to win it again this year, but we'll see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm enjoying making NFL content. My last video did pretty good, so hopefully this one does too. Playoffs start later today when you're watching this video. So, yeah. Enjoy football this weekend. There will be some fun games to watch. All these games will be super entertaining. It's playoff football. Playoff football, in my opinion, is the second best playoffs. I think first is obviously hockey. Second is football, in my opinion. So I'm excited, and I can't wait for all these matchups to get underway. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be making more NFL content. I'll obviously be making more hockey. I know a lot of you guys like hockey that watch my videos. I know some of you like football. So I will be doing both types of content for you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have fun. Have fun watching football. And yeah, let's go Eagles. Peace out.